Alright, come on, Dink. No, Dink? Alright, no, there you go. Takes it a while. Okay, we're in Bible Story, Volume 5 by Arthur S Maxwell. That's where we're at now. Okay, let me show you the illustration. It's by Russell Harlan, and it's got a mom listening and a dad teaching, and there it is. And the caption reads, in the midst of the idolatry and wickedness of Israel, the parents of Elijah taught him to worship the true God, and God called him to be one of the great prophets to his people. That's what the caption says. And part 1, story 1, the boy with a wonderful name. Not long after King Solomon died, a little boy was born in the land of Gilead, east of the river Jordan. The Bible does not tell us anything about his parents, not even their names, but they must have been very good people, because they called their precious little son Elijah, which means, my God is Jehovah. What a wonderful name for a boy. No doubt his parents dedicated him to God from his birth and prayed that he will grow up to be brave and noble champion of truth and right. From time to time, in their little home far from Jerusalem, they heard about the dreadful things going on in the holy city. Now, how the idols of Solomon's wife had been set up were now being worshipped all over the place. And they made up their minds that whatever happened, they would remain true to Jehovah, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and David. So this book is probably going to be all Jehovah instead of the Lord our God. So we'll see. Okay. By and by the news reached them that Jeroboam, the new king of Israel, had even made golden calves and told the people that these were the gods that brought them out of Egypt. Thus Elijah grew up at the time when people were taking sides between the God of heaven and the gods of the heathen. As he talked with other boys he knew, some of them would say, we worship Baal, and he's the best God. And others, we like Aseroth better. You should just see what goes on in the front of that idol. And still others, we go to Moloch's temple. Things are much more exciting there. And then Elijah would say, very bravely, but my God is Jehovah. Nothing could move him from this stand. No matter how much the other boys and girls jeered at him, he would answer them fearlessly, my God is Jehovah. The more he saw of the evil that was done in connection with the worship of idols, and the more sure he was that he was right. How could the people be so blind, so stupid, he wondered, as to think that God was pleased with all this wickedness? How could they believe that he wanted little children burnt as sacrifices, as was done in the temple of Moloch. It was all so wrong, so very wrong, that it made him resolve to give himself, his life, his all, to teaching the people about the true God. Talking with other boys and girls mixed with people in village, talking with other boys and girls, mixing with people in the village marketplace or along the mountainside, he would tell himself again and again, "My God is Jehovah. My God is Jehovah." So his name became part of himself. The people came to know him as a strange lad who hated idols and worshiped the God of heaven. They said he was old-fashioned and out of date. They told him that he wouldn't get anywhere in life if he held to such foolish notions. But God's eye was on him. Where here was a boy he could use. Here was a champion he was looking for. And what a destiny it was. Destiny was his. Today, nearly 3,000 years later, the eyes of the Lord still run to and fro throughout the whole earth to show himself strong on behalf of them whose heart is perfect towards him. Everywhere his ears are listening eagerly for those precious words of loyalty. My God is Jehovah. Blessed are the boys and girls who utter them from love-filled hearts. What destiny lies for them? How much God will do for them here and the hereafter. You too can be a boy or a girl with a wonderful name. Just make the same decision as did Elijah. Same decision as did Elijah. Say, "My God is Jehovah," just now, and mean it. And then, of course, it has a picture of the modern day dress, or 1955 dress, of the boy, school kids mainly. And there it is, 1955, boys and girls in the back. And that was part one, story one. And like always, it's time for a break from this story, and we'll start on the next story and just after the break.